That's right. You can't get rid of us that easily. We're going to come onto the YouTube and find about 1 billionth of the total bandwidth of YouTube and fill it up with people playing Napoleonic War games. That's what we do. Hi, hope everyone's doing well. It's a pleasure to be with you again. Now, this is Wednesday Night Warfare. And so I guess it's in our regular slot, but we've been playing a lot of games this week, and that's what's awesome. I love playing lots and lots of games. And we're coming back to finish up a game that we started a little while ago. But we're gonna talk a little bit about that in a second, right after I send out a tweet, because it is mandatory that we send out a tweet. First of all, though, while I'm going to find that, let's go send out our let's send greetings to those who have joined us tonight. This is part 2 of what I was calling the Dunzling double. I was trying to explore the question of whether or not we could successfully use Michael Hopper's wonderful maps that he has built predominantly for Shaco 2 in a series of really awesome volumes, and use them in Lasalle 2 without having to change the map size. We've played this same scenario on this table in Shaco and came to a result, and we're finishing it up tonight to see if we really like it. Now, I suppose it's a little bit of cheating because over the past couple nights, we were playing the Battle of the Vinkanolen as part of the Jena campaign, and we were pretty satisfied with the size, I would say. We liked it. But we're still going to finish this up because I thought this was a great fight anyway, and it was coming to a pretty exciting conclusion. However, before we go anywhere, we are very glad to hear, and some of you may have heard, that our guy Dalinor was feeling under the weather. Turns out he's going to be great. He's resting at home. Hope he tunes in and watches. But we still can't leave him alone. And it was OJ, who can't be with us tonight, who suggested that because he skipped on us last night, did not play with his friends, for 30 days he has to command the Swedes. And those who know about the Lasalle rules know that one of the most important marker, not the most important, but a important marker in the game is the huzzah marker that represents a victory, a single-handed victory in a melee. Well, our guy he's created a new huzzah marker. We call it the Dalinor. There it is, right next to the Opolchenia, which is our usual. We have a Swedish soldier, otherwise known, I think that's him. I think that looks like him. Look at that. All he's got to do is grow that fancy mustache. That would be him. The Dalinor Huzzah marker is now in place. That is the one his troops always have to use. So, Ron, in all seriousness, we're glad to hear that you're doing well, and please continue to get better. So let's get to Dunzling. We've had a substitution, but before we get to the substitution, let's talk about who's still here. Over on the French side, struggling to hold on to Dunzling and its environs, we have Achilles. How are you, man?
Vive la France!
Vive la France! Coming in as the commander of the Austrians, as he was last time, we have the chronologist. Good evening.
Good evening.
And our substitution for Mike, OJ's dad, is tonight Red Sachs, all the way out from the western coast. Good evening, sir.
I'm here, and I'm not to be confused with OJ, but I might be the OJ.
You might be the OJ. There it is.
Yes.
So we are over here again at Dunzling. We'll dive right in. We were halfway through. We're actually on turn 6. So that's not quite halfway, but there we are nonetheless. And we are going to start with the usual thing. We don't have a linear army this time, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll dive in. First thing we do is we determine our brigades, and I believe we discerned that we have, geez, you'd think I'd have my sheets out. It's nice when you have these lovely books.
I believe the French have 3.
If you've never seen Michael Hopper's books, his scenario books, they are so cool. They're what you want to do. Some of them are getting a little bit hard to come by, which sucks.
You'll probably clean these dice up.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you for that reminder. Brigades. The French, in fact, should count 3. Gilly, Pajol, and Guiton. The Austrians will count 1, 2. That is by name Neustädter and Riesa. So 3 to 2. Let me go clean dice before we make a mess.
Actually, I think all 3 of us are on the West Coast.
Oh, that's right. Now that I think about it, yes, you are. This is the West Coast game, my goodness. Well, we had Giorgio kind of balancing that out last night, so.
This is true.
So 3-2 on that. So we start out with the French with 3. There they are. And then they get to add 2 more because they still have their baggage. So that's a total of 5-4. And I ask you, Chrono, will you be using your general for momentum?
I believe he will.
Hit it.
Womp womp.
Womp 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 womp. So that's actually you actually have so that's 5 for you. And over to you, Achilles. Will you be using your general for momentum?
Oui, monsieur.
Ah bien. So allons-y, please roll. Much better roll for you, taking you to a total of 7 momentum. We now will go over to our skirmish phase, which I believe is unchanged. And this, remember, this was so bizarre and unheard of. Because in this game, because of the way the troops balance out, there are significantly more skirmishers on the side of the Austrians than there are on the side of the French. So it's 26-15. Let's have a roll, gentlemen, if you would.
Dice fountain go.
Dice fountain activate. 2 for the French. 4.
4.
So the Austrians will have the advantage, and they are allowed to place down 2 naughty skirmishers to poke at the French. Where would you like them?
Let's put 1 on the 1st Battalion 7th over here.
Plink.
And let's see. Let me see what's going on. And let's put 1 on the 3rd Battalion 11th line up here.
Plunk.
What's
Clear.
the distance from cavalry that they have to be?
2 inches. It's a line. Draw the line, and they've got to be, and it can't be more than 2 inches from that line. The line cannot come from this square because that square is not contributing to the skirmish. So it's there, and they're well away from that.
They're not quite near enough to run away.
Yeah.
And that leaves our dear friends, the Austrians, in command of the table with a grand total of 5 momentum. Away with you, please.
Let me get a team going.
Oh, get a team chat started. Good plan.
And just to fill you in red, our objective is to both take Dunzling here, and if possible, get into and take Sadholt.
Tommy and Haz, good to have you, gents.
So previously we were trying to push in, although it's not been going well. So it might be worthwhile to try and shoot them up a bit, but we also have this cavalry lurking up here. So.
And Achilles is quite willing to use it. I can report from experience.
Yes. So you could try and blow these guys up, the 11th, but then we'd also have to worry about these 2 very heavy brigades, heavy regiments behind them.
Okay.
Currently our guns are unfortunately masked, so...
Yep.
Although we could shoot at the 5th Hussars up there if you wanted to.
But you have guns, which is nice.
I know, yeah.
Are you
Yeah, I
saying
wonder what
you
that
want to
feels like.
bombard first?
We may as well. We'll bombard.
This one's blocked, but this one isn't. So
This one here is going to be blocked, I think, because it's going to nick its own horse.
Yep.
But this one, oh, that's a good shot over there. If you want to shoot at those hussars, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, that's 1 point for you, and 4 dice for force. Two, and 2 dice for 5s.
Two.
Ooh, very nice.
Very effective.
Not if you're a Frenchman, of course, but still not a shake. Also, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to start doing this as we play more and more Lasalle, let's create a dead pen, I guess we'll call it. We'll create it right near the Armchair Dragoons, facing out, just so I can keep track of everybody who's dead. Who else do I got? Yeah, put it on the right side so I can count it up.
That's Austrian dead. I can put it on the other side if you want.
Yeah, let's put it. I'll put it. No, keep it right where it is. That's fine because I think the French dead ought to be there. Austrian dead. Any other deads?
Not at this time.
All right, because Sam's general rule is that 1/3 is a sudden death. I'm not saying sudden death is necessarily all the time, but it's something we should be considering as we look at the game. All right, so that was that bombardment, which did some nice damage. 1 point, doesn't create an interruption. Away you go, Austrians.
I would like to activate these 3 battalions down here to move.
Very good.
I will step away for a moment.
It's another 1 point. I don't believe that was in the face of an enemy, so pretty sure you can keep going.
You got 3 points left. Is there anything you? I mean, I know we just got.
Red indicated he was stepping
yes,
away
right.
briefly. Yep. So maybe
Okay, I may want to ask him.
Yep.
Because that's what I'd like to do. I also don't want to leave him not doing a whole lot.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. So you got 3 points left. Is there anything you would like to do on your side of the field at this point?
Well, let's see. Do you want to go ahead and volley here first? Because that's what you just said. You wanted to volley into the here and there first. It's soften them up, but yeah, because they're up there.
Yeah, you know what? We may as well. And I think I have some volleying I can do over here too.
All right.
No, I'm out of range in a lot of places. But
We'll start some volleys over here with red then. Red, your first one is over here on the right. That's 2 dice for 5s because they're in cover.
Okay. Nope.
Nothing there. And 2 dice for 4s.
two hits.
Why don't you see if you can make those 2 hits stick? Those
And
boys
that's 2 for.
Those are 4s.
Okay.
These are not those 1806 crazies. 1.
1.
Looking around.
Okay.
What do you think you got?
I know the square's in range. They're in range there. So he's going to shoot at these horses here.
Yep.
And
Nope. Yes. Look at that. So we'll go against the horsies. 1 for 4.
nope.
And 1 for damn the trees. Nope. Nope.
I missed anyway.
All right, that's a volley. Takes you down another point. You got 2 left, but that's over to the French.
Aha.
Ah, bien sûr.
All right.
C'est mon temps pour préparer combat.
Okay, so I think I will start with a volley.
Oh, alrighty. Volley begins. You want to start over here in the town?
Yes.
All right, that's 2 shooting out that way, so that's 2 for 4s. Nope. And this is going to be, yeah, they can angle over. So that's going to be 6 for 5s because you are skirmished. Two. See if you can get those to stick. 2 dice for 4s.
Got 1.
That he's getting precarious there. What else we got? You got some other fellers? Yes, you do. Got these fellers right there. Can he reach? Yep. about him? Yep. We all got it. That's 6 dice for 3s. That's a square.
I did put a skirmisher on him. So.
Oh, there's a skirmisher there. You are skirmished. Thank you. 6 for 4s. For low, you are skirmished.
Oh, it did not help me.
Ooh, yeah, a little bit. That would have been 1 extra. Let's do 4 for 4s.
There we go.
2.
Ouch.
Another one on the edge. Who else?
Well, if this guy was in range of him, then
Yeah, logic would
he must be
dictate.
in range of me.
Logic would dictate. Who's he going to shoot at, though? Looks like he's got to shoot at the square, and he's got to shoot right there. Yeah, so...
He's at range going straight ahead.
Oh, is he? So does he have a shot over there?
It's just this
nope.
guy. These two are just within range of each other, so it's just these two stands.
Yep, so it's 1 die for 4?
3. There.
Yeah, because they're a square. Yep,
Ouch.
1 for 4. No. All right, that was a volley.
Okay.
Take yourself down a point, and back to the Austrians. Bearing in mind, he's still got 6 points left. My goodness.
Do you want to pass and see what develops? There's stuff I'd like to do, but I'm also don't want to just leave the French with 6 points to do what the heck they want.
Sure. That's what you want to do.
Okay.
All right, that is a pass back to the French. And I don't know if this has ever come up, just so you know it, Achilles, if you were to pass right now, the turn would end.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting possibility.
It is.
Except it wouldn't be any fun. So, okay.
Well done. Spoken like a gentleman.
All right. We're going to do Pajol's cavalry.
Looking for them. Oh, there
If
they are.
I pull these guys straight back, do they get their full 8?
Yeah.
Whatever it is?
They would get their full movement because they'll get clear of the 8-inch thing there.
Okay.
So in that mass formation, they've got a movement of 16 inches.
Let's just get them back. That should be far enough.
Just bearing in mind that'll be 2 for you.
Right.
Doesn't backward movement have a complication on it?
Nope.
Nope, does that? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Send you a note in chat, Red.
Okay. And these boys. Okay. Do you think I'm gonna need another click to get all the way to them, aren't I?
Well, how many clicks is that right there?
2.
Those 2 clicks?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's see. Just draw the line from your center is what you got to do. Nope. Here, you need 1 more.
No.
Well, and you can do that. You can turn 3 clicks. You get 45 degrees and then charge straight ahead.
That should get it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's an easy range. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was the question. Bunk.
Okay. That is all of.
Pajol?
Oh no. Let's see. This line infantry.
Mm-hmm.
Can they charge also?
No, not the same target as cavalry.
Correct.
Thank
Sam
you.
is very much against that.
He calls it what does he call it? Like the super move?
It would be.
Yeah, well, it's far too common, to be honest, in Napoleonic rule sets, and it makes 0 sense. I have no earthly idea. Look, watch the movie Waterloo, which for all its imperfections gives you a really good sense of how much noise these guys are making. You tell me how you're coordinating that attack.
I agree.
I wouldn't like to do it with modern radio headsets.
Me either.
Yeah, and I was going to say,
Um,
you've been closer to it than I.
So, okay, that's it for Pajol.
Okay, so you're going to... Okay, yeah, that's Guiton.
And that cost me 2, right?
For Patrol, yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, it cost you 3 because you interpenetrated and a charge is an additional complication.
Got it.
So that's 3. And for your troubles, that's going to be 3 to 0. Yeah, 3 to 0.
Six.
9.
Ooh.
That's a kill. You receive, because you are French, a Delanor. You have 2 choices, and I suspect I know which one you'll want. Because you do not, because of the way this came out. Does he take a disruption? Yeah, he does. He's cavalry. He always does.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So you may either lift that disruption immediately or declare yourself eligible to move later in the turn.
Chances are pretty good that if he goes down to a 2, he's going to get hammered before I get a chance to do that.
And for the record, that would, if you drop to that, he shakes.
Yeah. So let's take the disruption off.
All right. You have received your Dalinor and returned it immediately to the store. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
But that was 3 points. I'm sure you've taken them, and that flips
Yes,
us
sir.
back over to the Austrians.
Red, I think we should pay the 2 and get a counter charge in. And since these guys are all part of the same brigade, we can also shift these guys and these infantry back here as well at the same time.
Okay, you want this guy in here,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to move these guys back, or
Or shift them over to support because of these guys lurking up here.
okay, so you want to put these guys out here somewhere?
Yeah, sort of out in this vicinity, I guess.
Yep.
Supporting.
Okay.
Well, probably should do the charge first.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to pivot at least once, probably twice. I don't know.
I think
Yep.
once could
Twice.
technically do it,
Nope.
but yeah.
And away you go.
Yeah.
Galoof, galoof, galoof.
Off to the races.
No question, bonk. All right.
Bonk.
Further movement. All within 8 inches, I suspect, or am I wrong? Oh,
These
no.
guys are not within 8.
Not within 8. Look at that.
So you can actually move these guys all the way over here, honestly, if you want. Well, not really, because these guys are here, but
Get them
So
close.
you want these guys over here,
yeah, put them like in this vicinity, sort of screening,
right?
for protecting the infantry as they move up.
So, okay, I can oblique or can't.
You can.
can't.
You may oblique.
Okay.
The only time you get really restrictive on movement is when you get close to the enemy.
Which is what's now. So now you get 4
How's
more.
that?
You're fine.
Well,
That's
you
fine.
want. Then you could probably you probably give them a click to the right or left, depending on what you want to do, or you can just leave them facing straight ahead, which would probably be better, honestly.
This is probably the best right here.
Yeah,
All right.
and let's see.
You're not going to be able to interpenetrate.
Yeah, so you could move this cavalry up, but keep them out of range to make some room for these guys to come up, start push up, and then next turn we can do something about moving them out of the way.
And
Yeah.
we're going to. That's 9.
Yeah, don't want to get him with it. Do not get him with an 8, because they'll get charged.
Okay, how's that?
That
That's
will
fine.
happen.
And those guys should have 8 inches of movement, but so you could probably. I mean, you're not gonna get them all the way up there, but you could probably get up to like back here.
And we can move the whole thing, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Oh. Wider box. Here we go.
Hey, Marky.
Double check their measurement in line is only 4.
8.
So that's
It's
8.
double, yeah.
8. Yeah.
But you can't interpenetrate, so you're not gonna get him that quite that far up.
Okay, how's that look for everybody? That
So-
looks good.
Yeah.
Fine by me. Which leaves us with a melee. 3 to a lot. 7 to 3.
3 to 7, yeah. Oh, jeez.
4. Uh-oh. That's what I meant to
Pierre.
kill. He's
Pierre,
dead.
Pierre.
Yep.
He's dead. Now you, Red, receive a huzzah, which has no point other than because you're out of momentum. So you'll want to use that to get rid of that disruption.
I agree.
All right, so that is it for the Austrian momentum for the turn. All French, all the time. I think they very carefully have drawn an 8-inch bubble around you, my friend.
They have. They have indeed. Okay.
While he's deciding, I'm gonna sip.
Yes, we did. I know. We went back. By the way, I think we went back after we went off the air and decided that it is actually 1 unit away. Either side. We had a comment from Marky in the chat about last night's battle. And we realized that the next army to sustain a casualty, that'll be the 1/3 breakpoint.
Okay. Let's do Guiton.
Very good.
Let's see. I have
Those, okay, so the trick is these Guitons can take an order, but they can't be in a forest with these Guitons because they're too far away. It's 8 inches.
gotcha.
So, and these Guitons could be together as well. So those two can be together, or those two can be together as a forest. Not that. How many points you got left? 3? Yeah.
I have 3.
Depends what you do, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the ones that are on my right hand side.
Very good.
Can somebody give me 8 inches from his cavalry on my left?
Oh. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
If you want to get out of that 8-inch bubble, you got, yep. Yep, you're an 8 there. You got,
Yeah, you're going to have to scooch back.
yes.
There you go. There you go. You're good again. Nicely done.
Okay. Can I
Yeah, you
change
got
their facing?
yeah, you got boatloads of move.
You got 8 moves, so it's like 4 clicks of it, I think.
Yeah, you
8
got
inches,
yeah,
rather.
you've got another 4 clicks, correct? One more.
That's good. Actually, that might put me in the 8 inches, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, that's also, yeah, that would put you in the 8-inch. That would put you. if
But you
swing
can
that.
also just back it off. Just back off from where you were. You had the distance.
Yeah, if you go a bit further north, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. And you're eligible to move these boys. If you
Yeah.
wish. I don't.
I do. Wait, what's the range here?
Oh, you can smack them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't just
See,
outside.
now there will be many discussions on the Lasalle forums about whether this should ever happen. Do me a solid and tilt them one to the right, please. Or you know what? You've got it. Center's there. Never mind. Ooh,
Yeah, center's going through.
they're so worried they're wiggling. I don't know what's going on there. All right, so it's going to be a 3, 4, 7 to 4.
9.
12.
12-9. That's a kill.
Ah, damn.
The anger of the internet explodes.
Somebody hold OG. I'm sorry. Somebody hold Red down, because
No. I don't
he,
think.
he has,
It was
Red has a
Giorgio.
thing.
Giorgio doesn't like. You too again receive a Dalinor. Now the question is, you can again put back that disruption that you would have taken, or with your. That's right. You won't be able to charge again because you've only got 1 point remaining. So
Yeah.
that very attractive flank of those Riza boys is not yours to be had. But you can
I
put
know.
you can put your disruption back, or you can declare this unit eligible to move.
We're gonna take take the disruption off.
All right, that's been done then. That leaves you with 1 momentum point.
Does it? Because he moved through terrain and he charged.
Oh yes, and charged. You're right. That's it.
Yes,
That's
it's
3.
be 3,
guys-
right?
They
Quite
do not have
correct.
shock.
3.
I thought
That was 3. All done.
they do not have shock, so I was checking for that. So they do, because I know shock lets you do the charge that complication too.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
That's
They do
is that
not.
right?
yes.
Oh.
That's what shock does.
It also gives you a bonus in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But its big thing is that it. Yeah, I don't think the cuirassiers get that.
No, none of these do. Sadly.
So, that's it. That's what we know. I'm just let's get a nose count just to sort of keep it in mind. Dunzling. The French are possessed of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 units. 13 units, so their break is 5. And the Austrians are possessed of 1, 7, 10, 11,
I count 23.
18, 19, 20. It's a total of 20. You got the foot artillery. Oh, that's right. It's 20. Yeah, I know why it's 23. Yes. 23, so then your number is 8.
Much higher.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's 5 to 8. But right now you can see 3 Austrians are gone. And 2 French are gone. So we'll keep an eye on that as we blaze our way through the rest of the game. 7. Turn 7. So that unit was in square, so it was not contributing to skirmish. Anybody else do anything formational that would have made a difference to the skirmishes?
You lost one unit over here who was in a formation.
Who was
Yeah,
that? That was
1st Battalion, 55th Regiment.
2 skirmish lost to the Austrians. Takes them to 22 only.
20. I did demarch it already. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Very good.
No problem.
Okay, so that's it then. Let's take it back into the usual phases. So, yep, everything is usual. So it's 5 to 4. Chrono, using your momentum. General?
Let me double. I want to double check the order of that. Do I have to decide that before or after before skirmish phase?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Because how else are you going to know whether you're using it? Pretty sure. Yeah,
It's
part of the momentum phase.
3.
That decision is part of the momentum phase.
Okay. Oh man, that's rough. I think I want to use reverse momentum, but I kind of want to be able to form a square here.
Just in case you do lose the initiative.
Yes.
He's going to smack you if you do.
Yeah, I think I have to.
All right, so you are not going to take the momentum. Are you going to do that, Achilles?
I am.
1d6, please. Again, a scant 1 extra. All right, that takes us to our intervention phase. So everybody within 8 inches, make a formation change. Go nuts. Go with your bad self. That does, however, leave the Austrians with a grand total of 4 momentum. Ooh.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Yeah, the dice rolling from OJ particularly was ridiculous last night.
Actually, wait. Watch excellent. And I might change formations here as well, since I can. Which will give me a net upgrade of 2 to our skirmisher. And actually, let's do this guy as well, because yeah.
So how many more skirmishers you got?
Additional net bonus of 4.
Look at that.
That takes me to 28.
You took away the 2 from the square, right?
Yeah, and then I add 2 each for these 3 units who were in column, who then went into mass.
Ah, perfect.
So is that your big formation change? You all set?
Yes.
All right, skirmishing. A 28 to 15. That's not terrible, I guess.
Could be worse.
4. 1. A scant 3. That's the game you play. 3. Where do you want them, Chrono?
Let's get 1 there. 1 there. And 1 here.
Those poor guys. Always getting
You
skirmished.
see these guys to do the?
Sorry, say again?
Can you see these guys over here?
You don't have
do
to
this
see them. You
skirmish?
just got to be in range.
Ah, okay, within range. Okay,
Yeah.
So distancing.
Only
Okay.
thing you can't send them through is impassable terrain.
I think you also cannot send them through friendly units or through other enemy
Oh,
units.
right. Yeah, I meant terrain. Sorry. Yeah, but you're right.
No problem.
And you also
Or within 2
or within
2 inches of cavalry.
Right. Very nice. All right, and you indeed, as anticipated, won the skirmish phase. So Austrians, you have 4 points.
Skirmishers prevent formation change, don't
Correct.
They don't prevent it, but
Oh yeah, they get a free shot. Yeah. The only thing they
That's right.
prevent is rallying.
they? Okay. I
If
knew it
you-
was something like that.
If you move or formation change, they get to take a pot shot at you.
Okay, so Red, if I give you 3, I'm thinking you can charge them, shift this cavalry back, and get these infantry up here, because that'll cost you 3. Because I'll have to interpenetrate or go through the rough terrain either way. Actually, if you go through, put them through rough terrain, 'cause that means you can move these guys over here as well, and so I would get them shifted up a bit.
Okay, so you want me to not move these guys, but go ahead and move all of this over here.
All of them, actually, they're all from the same
Okay.
brigade. All within, they all daisy chain the 8. So
Okay.
just make sure there's no interpenetration, and you should be able to get away with doing that on 3.
And the 3 will give me a charge here, right?
Yep.
Yes, 3 will give you a charge plus movement in plus either movement to rough terrain or an interpenetration, but not both.
So let's go ahead and move these guys. I can oblique backwards.
Yeah.
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Go off this way.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Uh-oh, I'm lagging.
You don't look like you picked them up. It looks like you're just measuring.
Oh.
There you go.
We try that.
Yeah, you're good. That should be fine.
And these guys into here.
Mm-hmm.
See, we want to move these guys here to cover this.
Cover that flank, yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me 8, please? And I can turn at the end.
Yeah, as long as you have movement left, yes.
Okay.
Because it's the distance.
Bless you.
You gotta get
You have to scooch more to the right. More. Got to get outside
That's
that
good.
8. There you go.
How's that?
That looks fine, yeah. And you've got like 10 inches of movement left, so you could do like 5 clicks.
1, 2, 3.
How's that?
Looks good to me.
Okay. I believe that also gives me I can turn these guns, right?
Yes, this guy could. Well, you have to turn them both because they can't hear and penetrate, which is the tricky part.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to turn those guns.
You can prolong. You prolong.
Yeah,
them,
he can
but-
move one forward. Yeah, but that's 2 inches.
Yeah.
I want to move him here. Correct.
Yeah. And then you have one. Then
one
you,
click.
then you get 1 click of rotation. Yeah.
How's that?
Looks good.
That looks good. We're gonna put this guy. Oh, vacuum monster. We'll move this guy here and give him a click.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we're gonna give this guy. I'd like to get those guns in there, but no. Yeah, okay. We're gonna move him here and give him a turn. How's that?
Looks good to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you could shift the guy around a bit if you want, but I'm not sure what you want to do with them.
Okay.
Like you could go scooch out a bit to the left and just go a bit to the right, so you can try and set up for a 2-person.
Yeah, that's gonna. Oh,
Wait,
damn.
oop. We knew where they were, so no problem. They're pirouetting.
We're gonna go.
Yep,
This
only got
way.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got 2
yeah,
inches.
come back by about 0.5, 0.4.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got a little too far there. There we go. Yeah, I can't get these guys any further other than being button up against these guys.
You could come a bit more this way to set them up for next turn.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just take a hard slide to the left, to the right, if you want to do that.
Okay, I because they're in so close, it's beyond my skills to move that yet.
2 inches to the
Get
right.
better. Yeah, over this way.
Then up, I guess, as much as we can.
Yeah, look at that. So it gives him a 0.6 left.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to pay those 3 points.
All right. And here's the payoff for that. Does that skirmish give him a downshift in melee too?
Do not believe it does. I think it's just shooting, maneuvering, and rallying.
So nothing there. Anyway, this will be bad enough. Don't get me wrong. 7
yeah.
to 7 to nothing. Here we go. 4. Yeah, it was an auto kill. So you get a huzzah. You do not get a Dalinar. You get an Opalchenya. You get an Opalchenya, which you may now use to either get rid of that disruption you're going to catch, or declare yourself eligible to move later in the turn. Given that you got 1 point left, I don't know.
You can't charge the 10 anyway, so
Yeah.
I'd take away the disruption. That's like our best cavalry.
Yes, let's go ahead and take the disruption off because, this guy's doing wonders over here. He's just killed 2 units.
Yep. All right. That's all good then.
Whose arms
That's,
are those?
and that switches it back over to, or gives it to the French.
Okay. We're going to do formation change
Mm-hmm.
on the right-hand side here. These guys are kind of hard to see. I should be able to put the 1st Battalion 15 Leger and the 2nd Battalion 15th Leger both into line.
Yep. Both of them have skirmishers. So whichever one you want to start with, they get a shot at them.
Okay. Let's start with the 1st Battalion.
All right.
First to the 5th?
Yep.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah. I can't see the edges of the
You're
base
fine.
very well, so
You're good. That's a line.
okay. And now the 2nd Battalion.
Yep.
Oh,
Take a shot.
let me roll that.
Take a shot at him.
Nope.
Nope. Curiously untroubled by your skirmishers.
Very disappointing. I'll have to talk to him about that.
You think they do better in the woods? Okay. All right. That's my formation change.
Which cost you 2 because you were in difficult terrain. Were you near the enemy?
No, none of them should
No.
be.
No. All right, so you may continue.
Okay. Let's go with Guiton's Cuirassier on the left.
Mm-hmm. Now it's 3 units. Two, 4, 6.
And how far forward am I going to be able to go here?
Well, once you hit 8, you've got as much as you've got, but then when you hit that 8 inches, you moved 6,
Mm-hmm.
and in mass you have 16, so you have 10 inches. Yeah, when you hit that mark, you're going to have 4 inches left.
Okay. So I got 4 more from here.
You do.
Okay.
Oh, Lord, they coming.
Lord, shall I send thee?
Let's keep them right about there.
No, it's a,
Yeah, you could just line them right next to him. You had all the move in the world. So.
Yeah, thought you a bit more because
Yeah, you could actually go farther forward if you wanted to. Because now you can go to 6.3.
yeah, they have 4 from that point basically.
Mm-hmm. Same deal. Yeah, I mean, you got,
Got enough to get up online with them.
you know.
You're right about there.
There you go.
All right. And that should be an interruption, right?
Yep, but it's
Yes.
also, and just remember that's 2 points because you did do some of your maneuvering in the trees.
Okay.
So that takes you down to 2.
2.
You got 1 point left, Austrians. How are you using it?
We can intervene if you want to get those guys into the square. I feel like you want to shoot at them.
okay. Once again, this comes back to my personal thing about these guys being in line against cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah, I
though
told
we're,
you.
even though we're most likely going to get the initiative next turn. These guys are going to, There's a lot of horsepower there.
Yes.
No pun intended.
We can. I mean, if we're okay with the momentum, we can throw a general down and have them go into square next turn.
Yeah, because he's moved. He
Yeah.
can't charge.
He
So
cannot
these guys,
charge
this charge is over for him. These guys all moved, so nobody's going to move here. There is a, it's how do you want to play it?
I mean, the momentum's handy, but I also want to be able. I mean, there's two things we can really do as a cavalry charge. You can try and shoot them up so that they no longer really have the power to beat you up very effectively, or you can immediately form a square.
Well, since he can't charge, we just might as well use that point and shoot these guys up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Volley.
It's a volley.
Where are we starting from?
Let's start on the. I guess we'll start on the left and work right.
All right. Who do you
We
got?
have one. We have this one. This guy. No, it's just the one.
1 for 4.
Oh, it was a 6, and then it wasn't.
How about here? This guy.
I think he's out slightly.
It takes us here. So that looks. Ooh, yeah, that's there. So that's gonna be 3. So that's gonna be 5 for 4.
Go.
2. And now 2 for. Might as well roll it. So it's 2 for 5.
It's 1. Remember, we are not rapid firing.
Oh, that's no. I'm getting him to roll his 2 hits.
Whoops. My apologies.
No,
We're resolving hits first
Yeah.
before we move on to another set of hits.
Yeah, there's not that many.
That's 2
2 for 5.
2 for 5s. Come on.
Hey, you got
50.
one.
There you go. There's one.
Yeah. And then 1 for 4. Nope.
Almost.
As if that counts.
Horseshoes, hand grenades, and thermonuclear weapons.
Nope. Nope. There, yeah. How about there? Is that right?
We're looking at 3.
So these 2. Yep. 3 for 4. One for 5. Nope. And over here.
And yep. So we have.
This guy, can he do it? Yeah, why not? So that's 2 over here, 2 for 5.
Rolling.
1.
Just 1.
And we'll do 2 more for 5.
Okay.
So you got 2 for 5. 2 for 4s. 2 for 4s.
Resolve, yes.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Bingo.
Ouch.
That's an ouch. First hit on those boys. All right. And that exhausts the Austrian Mo.
Yes, it does.
2 left for the French.
Indeed. Okay. Now, question is what I'm going to do with them.
Mhm.
I have suggestions.
Do you? Okay.
The sportsman-like thing.
If I'm, let's see. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to charge. I know that's what you were thinking. No, I don't want to charge.
Yeah, that'd be a 6 to a 7. So very, very close odds, honestly.
Yeah, not worth it.
Yeah, you do. Come on, I can feel the cavalry bit in your mouth. Saber in his hand. Yeah,
I'm about to do the ultimate cavalry thing, which is move backwards.
Yes. Right? Time
Now-
to withdraw.
My question is, if I move these guys, that's going to take both my points, right?
No, 1 point.
Well, yeah, it'll be 1 point unless he ends up in the woods.
Yeah, or unless he interpenetrates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If you shoot straight back, 1 point.
Okay. good. That's 1 point.
Administrative retreat.
Yes. We're fighting to the rear. Let's see, and then I want to use the other point to try to rally the 11th Chester.
That's a smart move.
I don't think he's with an 8, but
Nope.
just for the sake of it.
Yeah, and so 4 dice for 3s.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been better, could have been
50-50.
worse.
Yeah.
Um,
You had to do
I'll
something.
take it.
Had to do
Yeah, I'll
something.
take it.
And that's not shaking anymore, so you got that going for you, I
Yeah, could you bring them back into the front line?
guess.
I have some hussars that like to talk to them.
Alright.
These are light. These are light cavalry. They're supposed to be back there.
Turn 8. Everything. So what changed? What changed?
Let's see. I lost a unit.
Yep, you lost these Leger, did you not? Or was that horse?
No, I lost the Leger.
You lost the Leger. That's expensive. That costs you a big 3 skirmish. Oof.
I put these other guys into line. Does that change anything?
They were already in mass. So
Yeah.
no.
No, that's right. Okay.
So it's takes you down to 12. Austrians, you're all the same, right?
Yes.
Okay, so but it is still 3 and 2. It is still 2 and 2. So it's 5 to 4 going into it. Hey Austrians, what you gonna do?
We're going to do a intervention.
Okay, and then I assume that the French will be rolling for initiative.
We will.
Hit it. 1d6.
Two.
Still, man, that's one roll you have not been getting a lot of. All right.
I guess if I have to lose a roll, that would be the one.
No intervention yet, Red. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, okay, I'll put them back. Okay.
Not yet. First, we must do skirmish phasing. Skirmish phasing is.
I thought intervention was before skirmish.
Is it? No, is it really?
The intervention?
No, skirmish
Shouldn't
is
that
first.
come? Is it?
Skirmish first.
Okay.
Because it does change their
Yeah.
their numbers. Yeah.
Yeah. 28 to 12. Three. To 4.
Or
Oh my God. Oh, that was like, it's like somebody knew. That
You
they
get
wanted
one skirmisher. Where is it? Where does he go? One testy skirmisher. He comes over there. All right. Now you may do your intervention. That's a great thing, that intervention, but boy, leaving you with 4. Oof.
If you want to do the other ones.
yeah.
Fancy that, changing to square in the face of a massive cavalry attack.
What am I thinking?
Right?
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, this. Yeah.
Today I only have the rock and the paper.
It is
I
the
still
joy
don't
of
have-
wargaming, and it is a pleasure to see you. Hey, Phil! Good to
I'm gonna
see
do
you.
off this guy down
The
here.
Shaco crew. What? You're in England, right, Phil? This is old lordy o'clock in the morning, is it not?
Hey, Red. I was thinking we could form a square off this guy in the end here, just to space it out a bit.
Oh, okay.
Right now, he's just gonna end up facing each other. Like,
Okay, so you want to do it over here
thinking like on this guy here.
on this guy?
So he's facing. He stays still. Everyone for him.
Okay, turn this guy around. It's good.
Square
Oh,
set.
I'm glad that idea worked out. Whew. At 4 to 3.
I was
Ooh.
well, it wouldn't have mattered. You still would have gotten to. You would have been able to make your squares because you spent the you spent your generals. So That was locked in, but it comes with a cost. Comes with a real cost. All right, Austrians, you're up.
Okay, I have another crazy proposal for our right flank here. I think we can pull both of these guys back to right about here, or in that general vicinity.
Okay. Facing this way.
Or even here.
Are you going formation change or move? Because
Move.
if I can get the point to move these guns, rotate.
Oh, yeah, we could formation change first then. Well, if we spend a point of formation change, we can throw these guys into limber these guys up because they're not within. That won't trigger an interrupt because they're not within 8. And then we can actually probably throw a gun like right there behind these. And maybe throw the other one out here. Potentially.
But we're going to limber these guns up.
Yeah, so we're going to spend 1 point for formation change.
There's one. There's the other.
You're doing it the right way. That makes me happy. Scooch him up there. There you go.
Got to keep Jim happy.
You do. You do. Otherwise, I'll do bad things. I will. All right. So that's 1 point for the formation change. You can do any other formation changes you want.
Let me see. I want to make sure. These guys are in the woods, and I don't want to spend 2 points on that. So.
Okay.
So when we move, we cannot formation change him again this turn, though.
Correct. So if you're done formation changing, that's 1 point, leaving you with 3. So you're over now to move. Or well, it sounds like you want to do movement.
Right.
It
So
sounds like you're gonna make that Neustädter.
yeah. So we can move them. All these guys. That'd be one. Well, these guys up here, and that'd be 1. So we can sort of chain that through them. And then we can also include these infantry over here. Then we might be able to get an attack off here. It would cost us the rest of our points, but we could do it.
Okay. So we want to go.
Gotta get once you get
right
outside
there.
8, you're good to go.
Yeah, and right there is good there. Or we might have to pull him further back, honestly, because otherwise this guy won't get clear.
Okay.
And if you interpenetrate,
I did not interpenetrate
no, you did not.
that
You
way.
did not.
Right?
No, that's legit.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
You're not going to make it.
Guy's going to be
Those
more
guys are not
difficult.
going to make it.
I think they will.
Okay.
Well, if we put him here.
Oh, you put him in front.
rotate
Yeah,
him.
that'd be fine.
Put him right there.
Oh, I thought you were shooting to go here. Sorry.
No, there would not work because the town's
Yeah,
in the
because
way.
this won't work here. It will work here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go. Oh, nope. Here.
You're gonna have to turn him.
That's 6, right?
You
Yeah.
got 16, so
And then put him in.
back him up.
Okay, that's 3 clicks.
Just back him up, Red. Keep going.
Okay, how's that?
Come a bit more right. A little bit more right.
No,
left.
Yeah,
Sorry.
your other. Yeah, I was gonna say
My
left.
other left. Sorry.
Keep going.
I don't know
Keep
basic
going.
directions. Keep going.
You got to keep
There we
going.
go.
Nope, you're not there yet. You are not there yet.
Yeah, a little bit more to the left there.
Yeah.
There you go.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you are. Whee.
And then we can move these guns wherever we want to move them.
I mean, moving them forward and us not being able to unlimber and fire them here isn't going to do us any good. So these guys, because he's got movement now, so either putting them out one back here and one here.
Yeah, I put a battery back here to sort of enfilade, and the other one could just go right there in between the 2 squares.
Okay, let's see. These guys have to go here because they can't go there, right?
Right. They've got like 20 inches of movement. Oh, the horse guns have like 24 or something. So they have tons of You want let's put them right there, I think.
And then a little forward.
Oh
How's
wait.
that?
Yep, that'll do.
Does that work better?
Just remember, if you start there, you're going to put that gun within 8 inches.
Why? No.
Yep, because when you deploy that gun, you're going to stick it there.
It's going to be in front.
Oh, okay. So I have to move back.
Yeah, keep going. Think of how deep the base is. There you go.
There you go.
That'll work. You can just move that gun up wherever you want, Red. You don't have to measure. Like, like Chrono was saying, you got the length of the Bible. Just keep it outside of that 8 inches. Yeah, just back it up enough.
I think right about there. So then we can deploy it right in here with the base behind the square, so it don't get
Works
picked
for
off.
me.
All right.
Okay.
And then we might be able to get these two into contact together.
Maybe. You show me how.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that because these guys should be wider. You're not gonna get both those in.
2.
Yeah, I don't think you're right. I have to come out wider. We could send one in. It's gonna be 6 to 5. That's not great odds though. So we might just continue adjusting, honestly. Instead of doing a charge. So we want to shift this guy a little more out to the left and bring this guy up.
I'm just worried about that open flank now.
Yeah, well, the cavalry's here, so that's good. That's good because he's not in charge.
And just move this guy forward.
Yeah, let's bring him up.
I'm not touching you.
Not touching you.
See if you can,
Yeah,
oh yeah, you only get 2, so
Okay. Damn rough terrain.
yeah.
No, it's proximity to the enemy.
Okay, there you go.
And this guy's still a little beat up. Well, no, he's got 5, so you might as well put him in support. You could shift him off towards this flank, I guess, either to support this. So we
Okay,
could,
he's only gonna get 2.
yeah.
So. Oop.
Okay.
Okay.
That was 2 of your points. You got
We're
one
down
left.
Yep.
And
We're
it's
not
a-
near.
And now
That
it's
was near the enemy. Yes.
yeah, they're down to 1 point. French, you're up.
I have a question. I haven't actually spent a point this turn yet,
Correct.
have I?
That's
No,
correct.
you have not.
Okay. So I actually should have 6.
You
not
should have
5,
6.
right?
Yep. You
Okay.
did not give yourself a point when you rolled
I
that
did
die.
not. That's what I was checking. I forgot to do that. All right.
Are you
let's see.
sure?
No. I'm
'Cause
never
we're
sure.
you didn't have that.
Okay. All right. Let's do Guiton. Gonna move.
So NCO on the corner is screaming back to the center of the square where the battalion commander is going, "Sir, they're moving back."
Yep. Which honestly, I would think any NCO would fully have. But to me, this is a shooting at the lights moment from Die Hard. It's panic fire. They're shooting at the lights. He's withdrawing. Of course he is. You form
no, I thought we
square and
used to
you're
call
you
reconnaissance
form
by
square
fire.
and you're rolling up the guns. What do you think he's gonna do?
He's like,
Exactly.
maybe we shouldn't.
They're not stupid. They may be suicidal, but they're not stupid.
It's a good description from the cavalry.
Ask ask Marshal Ney about that. I'm just saying.
He may have been suicidal at Waterloo, to be honest.
So that's 1 point. And it's still you.
No, he's starting in contact.
Oh, even if he goes, okay, so you got 1 point left.
I think we passed for now.
I was gonna say, I was like, what are you gonna do?
I'm just noting. It's like parliamentary procedure.
No, I think I was just reading ahead because I figured there was no way you were spending your last point and letting him run all over the field. All right, there's a pass. I also observe, and
I would like to pass as well.
There it is. That's what I was just about to say. Because the Austrians are on the clock.
Yes, they are.
That's not a dumb move at all.
The clock is the only thing I've got working for me here.
Well, but remember the scenario. We knew this was the case, right?
Yep.
I mean, you're outnumbered. Just look at the numbers you got. So valid.
Absolutely.
Turn 9.
Wait, I'm a sub. I didn't know.
You can't plead ignorance, Red.
I tried.
Obviously points for destroying formations, and there will be points given if there's a shattering here on the 1/3, but also, and I want to make sure because there's always that backwards negative thing. There is a point that the French will earn if they've got troops up in this woods. That represents them keeping Marshal Davout's baggage basically safe.
His chicken Marengo is safe.
We've talked about this. You got to protect my boy's chicken Marengo, or I'm not talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then if the French control any Dunzling sector at the end of the game, they get a point. I don't know how that's going. And then the Austrians get 1 point if they get up to Saalhaupt. So right now, let's be clear, the French are winning. They get 1 point for here, 1 point for here, and the Austrians got nothing for up here, and nobody is broken. So, trying to run the clock is far from a poor strategy. Anybody do anything that alters skirmishing?
We formed a bunch of squares.
Oh my goodness, yes you did. I count 3 of them.
Yeah, I deducted it already, so that's 6 down from 28 to 22.
Oh, wandering into 22 to 12. Jeez.
Only 50% more, give or take.
Yeah. All right, let's roll it. It's again 5 and 4.
Oh, we need to figure out generals. We need to figure out what we're doing with our generals, don't we?
Yeah. Well, like I say, it's 5 and 4 first. And then that is the very next question I ask. What you doing with your general? I'm going to ask, I think it's only fair. I'm going to ask Achilles. What are you doing with your general? Rolling for points?
Yes.
Why don't you roll for some points? Dude, we should talk.
3 2s in a row.
Yeah.
It was about to fall over to a 5, and then it decided not to.
Krana, how about you?
I think this turn we are going to get those extra points because we're no longer threatened by cavalry.
Get you some extra
At least
points.
closely. You want to go ahead and try and roll this one, Red?
So you want me to roll the
1d6
over here?
Mm-hmm.
No, not that one. Not that one. That's the dice fountain.
Yeah, but I want to do the dice on too.
Oh no. 5
one
to
extra
6.
point. I'll take it. I'll take it.
5 to 6. All right, now we do the dice fountain. Two.
I got 2.
Ooh, a lot.
Ooh,
Yeah,
6.
a bunch.
6.
4 skirmishers. Tell me where.
Wait a minute. I thought Red was going to roll the dice fountain that time.
And I think that's all I can really do because I can't put skirmishers here.
Right.
Hey, it didn't explode this time.
Yeah, they fit on the table. There were so few. Holy cow.
Woohoo!
But despite all that stuff, Austrians, you're up again.
My thought right now is we volley and then we go see how much more hurt we can put on these guys, and then we go in. Or we get formation change to get the guns out. Bombard, then volley, then see about going in. But that'll use up all of our momentum for the turn.
So we can formation change here,
Yeah.
and then go in here, volley here, and then that'll switch it back to him. and he'll do
Mhm.
something, and then okay. Yeah, if you want to bombard first, let's do it. I
I'm
mean,
doing
you
the
know,
math in my head. So I'll be
Uh-oh.
if those
so
That's
formation change for bombard 3. It'll
I smell
take.
smoke.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm not sure we can volley and
Oh, there
bombard.
it is, right there.
Oh yeah, that's that. Let's formation change. Yeah.
I had some
Pardon?
for Friday evening, and then Ron went and got himself all Swedish.
He's come off. Oh,
We don't have enough time in the night for me to do math in my head.
Yeah.
Do you want to take this guy and to put this guy back here into mass while we're thinking about it? I'll leave these guys in square for now. These could still come up. This guy back here.
Yeah, but you can't. That square, that mass is going to have to go this way.
Yeah. No,
'cause
I was thinking.
gun.
Yeah, I was thinking either off this guy up here or this guy back here. Because we could do that with them back here.
Okay, let's go ahead. I'll do that. If I can. Got these facing the right way.
Yep.
What actual turn are we on?
9.
Ah, thank you.
I actually have a little marker over there. 3 to go. Yeah, the French got to move a little bit.
Austrians. Maybe.
Yeah, the Austrians got to move a little bit.
Okay.
And then I think we volley and do this.
You're going to volley? Okay. Start over here on the right. Is that where we want to start?
Think
Sure.
so.
2 for 5.
I think that's 2 for 5.
Actually, I think it's the only place they can.
Oh, there's one, and one more. Sorry about that.
And then we'll might as well keep rolling. You got 1 there. How about this one? Yeah. 2 more for 4. 2 more for 5.
Okay. There we go. 2.
Ooh, there we
There
go.
we go.
3 for
Bam.
4.
Now, here we go. See if this will hurry through.
It did. Ooh, well done.
Yes.
Gee whiz.
Good musketry.
Some guys that are going to have to think very seriously about a rally.
Some fine shooting there, Red.
All right, volley there. Any other volleys? Got any?
I think we're out of range because
Yeah, I
cavalry
think
pulled back.
everything's out of range. Yeah.
All right, that was a point. So how many does that leave you with? 2?
No, 3. We had 5. He spent 1 to formation change
okay.
and 1 to volley.
3 to
So,
go. That's right. You got your big 1 point from your general. Not a bad move.
aha. I mean,
But that does
this-
give it. That does give it to the French.
at this low level of momentum, every point counts.
For a fact.
Okay. We're gonna spend ours to try to rally Pajol here.
Yeah, I can't imagine you wouldn't. That's 5 for 4s.
Hey, Achilles, I want nice low numbers here. Okay, that's what we want. Lots of
And they
red.
were.
And they
Oh,
were.
brutal.
Jeez.
Keeps him staggered. Brutal misfortune to the brave defenders of Dunzling.
Yeah.
1 point off, back over to the French. Austrians. Ugh.
I think we spend all 3 of our points. We go into Dunzling.
All right.
We're trying to find out what the effective
Let me look at
shaking
this
is.
first.
There is none. Remember, we looked this up.
There's 6.
Right.
You looked it up. You surprised me, sir. Yeah, they're defending a strong position and you're in difficult terrain.
Oh, this one isn't. This one is.
No. When you go into the town, you'll be.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, thank
the
you.
town's
It's the
trained,
it's his
that's-
stand. This is a standard thing Sam does. He does the exact same thing in Blucher. It's just even more dramatic and evil.
That's, what is it, 6?
It doesn't just go in there. You got the unless
I
unless
think
you,
Red is checking the numbers on it for himself.
Oh, I see. You're just doing the math. You're a 5, and he is a 3. 5 to 3 that way.
Oh, no. Gotta rotate it to the side. Sorry about that. Bonk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They actually do not get the strong position modifier when they are shaken.
Oh, of course. That's right. That's right. We learned that last night. Yeah.
Okay, and this one, I'm going to go 1 click.
Nope.
And
You're gonna hit that guy.
Go back. That 1 click or 2 clicks?
That's 1 click. Do 1, just in case. I wasn't buying it anyway. Nope.
that's 1.
He's not at
Oh,
center.
okay.
He's nowhere near center.
My center isn't going
No.
through the whole
It's
Dunzling.
going off that
account?
way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
there's
you
no
got to
way
be
we
wider
can-
than you got to be wider than that.
Yeah, we should have been out here, but we only had the 2 inches.
Yeah. Well, we might as well go for it. It's still a 6 to. It's still a 5 to 2. So.
And you can still move. Don't forget, you can still move these guys. Although put him back where he was, unless you want him facing that way.
Maybe you might as well face him. You might as well face him this way and move him up to prepare for a potential attack next turn.
Okay, go ahead and move them.
Yeah, I'm not sure you don't want the attack. I think you almost have to take it, but considering that's the last of Pajol's, is that the last of Pajol's infantry? Yeah.
It is.
Allow me to move
is.
this guy.
Yeah, might as well move him off that. Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, he only had 2 infantry units to start with. The rest of his force was cavalry.
That's about it.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
So yeah, those guys can't move. These hussars can move. You stitting them?
Do you want to move them? I don't think we really want to at this point.
No, I don't think we want to. We could move them. Well, it's not going to give me 8 if I put them right here.
Yeah, you're fine.
He tries to move up because
Yeah, you could put them like right there.
oh damn it. Sorry.
No problem.
About there.
Yep. Thank you. We can go ahead and rotate these guys as well. Okay. And I'm going to move them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have to measure it. Just scooch them.
Okay, I think I'm good now.
All right, here's
Okay.
the melee. 2. 5 to 2.
For
9.
Kill.
Ooh.
That is a
Huzzah.
That is a huzzah, an Opolchenia huzzah, not a Dalinor. So the question is, you don't get a disorder or a disruption. So I imagine you'll want to keep it. Although, how many points do you have left now? None.
None. So
So
it's just a noble chaining that we can't really use effectively at this point.
Right.
But Dunzling has fallen.
No, it hasn't. There's nobody in it.
That's right. It's still
There's
empty.
nobody in it yet.
Valid, valid.
It is empty.
All right.
Back over to the French.
Right. Okay. Is there anything I need to do over here? Have I moved Gaetan already?
No. Oh,
Weeton? Yeah, those are the guys you backed up last turn.
That's right. The
yeah.
last turn.
Yeah, that was
So-
your last
Wait, no,
turn.
did they? Because we volleyed and they got it, and he got an interrupt off that.
Yeah,
and then-
you had 6. You're down to 5. That's what you used it for.
Okay. So then I don't have any other move.
All right.
So on to turn 10.
On to turn 10. Interesting. Sensible. Okay. Once again, 5 and 4. We all know that. I ask you, Chrono, for a formation change or for a general
Momentum.
momentum. Roll it.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, you got off the schneid, Achilles. 3. That's at least 2 for you. You got 2 instead of 1.
Red, why don't you do the dice fountain this time?
Hang on a second.
Yep.
The French did lose 3 more skirmishers.
No, they didn't. They were in garrison.
Oh,
That's
that's
right.
right. They weren't counting.
Okay, we gained 2 due to this guy going into
Let me 2, 4,
mass.
Mass, yeah. Is that it?
8, 2, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, so we should have 26.
26? Okay, good. Is that right? 26? There it is.
Yeah, it's 8.
It's showing 24,
Nope.
so I just changed it to 26.
Yeah. That's because we hadn't. I was going to say, it looks like 26.
Okay, dice fountain away.
Here we go. 3. A lot. 6.
6. I think we'll keep them where they are.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's 3 out there. All right. Austrians, you have the con.
Do you also want to do 2 and get these guys into Dunzling over here?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can get these guys up because they just keep moving as far as they want. So you might as well get them up into these 2
Dunzling
areas.
sector 2. But you only get
Yes.
the 1 point, so.
So this guy doesn't have to move to move into.
And that's
He's
his
a
normal
town, right?
movement. He's got 12 inches.
Yeah,
so
he's got, there's no enemies within 8, so do what you like.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
It is a complication, but that's it.
here.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go here.
Okay.
And cavalry can't charge into the ground into there, so there's. Wait. Okay.
They're quite safe.
You might as well move this guy up a bit, I guess.
I want to move him up and turn him.
Fine.
Am I far enough out of the water to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You got 8 inches.
Okay, 8 inches. Let's
Even
go.
if you were in the water, you've already paid for a terrain complication. So. Got 2 clicks left. Sorry, 3. You got 3 clicks left at that point.
Okay.
2, 3. That's it.
Do you want to do anything with the cavalry or leave it?
No, I want to leave it. I'm beginning to like this position.
It's very comfortable.
Yep.
All right. So non-face the enemy. So I will move on this side.
All right. And that was 2. So.
Another 2.
You know, at this level, I like this game.
Oh yeah.
It is good, isn't it?
It has, well, you know, I know somebody's going to disagree with me. It has that flavor that I want, you know, like in Empire. You know, people are moving, things are going on. You know, it doesn't, there's no stock, what do you call it? On how somebody shoots. It's not like, you know, well, these guys are this and they roll that and blah, blah, blah. No, if
You
you're
probably
if
moved
you're
these
like,
guys too far, Chrono.
Okay.
these
You got
guys aren't as
guys-
good as they
You
should
got
be.
guys. They gotta go to. They gotta get. They're stopped right there.
Can they see them?
Doesn't matter.
They got 2 inches from there, though.
How much do they have in the? Yeah, but they came from where? Yeah, so that's and they've got a total of 8, right?
12. They're in mass. So that
Got-
was
Yep. Go ahead.
4.5.
Yeah, you'll get to your 2-inch spot there. Yep, sure thing. 2 more inches there.
1.5, and then yeah, we'll go there too.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that infantry being in line against cav, poor formation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a tough choice that you're faced with. You either try to shoot them down or go into defense. You know.
Give me 8 off those cavalry up there.
From these.
Yep.
Yep. Actually, probably 8 off.
Place is lousy with horse. They suddenly move with urgency.
Okay, that's all I got.
That was 2.
And that's in the face of the enemy.
Yep.
So
you got 1 left? Yeah.
no, we had 7. We paid 2 for that other move. Then we paid another 2 for that move. So we're at 3.
Okay. No, I thought this was... Oh, that's right.
Yep.
You did that last turn. It was 3
No,
last
we did.
turn.
No, we did the charge last turn. This time we just moved to the town.
That's right. So 2 and 2. Got it. Over to you, France.
Okay. Yeah, I was asking actually for myself.
Mm-hmm.
How far?
2 inches.
How far? 2 inches over here, right?
Is line of sight. I mean, they're a long way from being able... It's highly unlikely they're going to be able to shoot you before the game's over if you stay right where you are. Much less drive you out of there.
I was kind of hoping I could shoot them, but still.
Yeah, it's they won't be able to charge or shoot you.
Yeah.
It's probably
right.
too late.
Okay. The only thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to move Giton again.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm going to move Pajolf's cavalry first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So that cost me 1.
Mm-hmm. Not in the face of the enemy, so you may continue.
And now we will move Giton. And he is not in the face of the enemy either, right?
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet. Wonder. Okay. Okay.
And I do observe that's another point. I do observe that these guys here, and I just want this to be clear, these guys here are deep in the trees. The 2nd Battalion, 15th Leger, those guys are going to take some digging out. But these boys, the 1st Battalion, they're at the edge of the trees. They're in tree cover, but they're visible. They can shoot out and be shot at.
If he ever gets anybody in range.
Well, range is 8 inches.
Yeah. Right now, he's not in range of anybody.
Yep. No, I understand. But he's awful close.
Yep. Well, come on in.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, as things stand, should you be inclined, this guy can shoot that guy. That guy can shoot that guy. they'll get cover, and you'll have to take a skirmish modifier, so it'll be 6s. But I'm just trying to give you an indication of how close you are. That's all.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I've taken my 2 points, and I am going to pass.
Pass.
See what they do.
Over to the Austrians.
I think we should bombard, honestly.
I agree.
I think they're just in range still.
Yep. Well, this one, can you shoot through the trees or shoot?
No, he's
Oh,
going to
move
have to
back
angle,
corner.
so he's going to miss. Yeah, that's out of
Yeah,
range.
he's going to miss.
There's
This
foot
guy's
guns
got a
in
shot.
range, though.
But it doesn't get bounced because it's going to stop right there.
Yeah.
Right, we understand.
Yeah, so that one gun gets a shot, so that's 4 for 4.
Hold on, let me see what we want to shoot at. Any of these disrupted? No, just choose one and shoot at it, I guess. Let's hit the one at the end. Why not?
First of the 10th. 4 for 4. Two and 2 for 5.
Nope.
Nothing.
Okay.
We laugh at your lame
Yeah,
cannonball.
somebody just had their foot broken by a spent ball, basically. Other than that,
I think I'll do a volley.
As we keep moving back,
all right. So there's no volleys anywhere on the right side. Must be one over here, otherwise you didn't see it. Yeah. Okay.
so Chrono, while you're figuring that out, where do I get my form to for my what is it? Legion of the Golden Fleece,
Something like that, yeah.
Knight Commander.
Legion of the Golden Fleece. Yeah. So,
I have to look up what the Austrian KP handed out.
so this is 4. This is 4 for 5s.
Try to do them all at once.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
A hit.
And that is 1 for 5.
Yep.
Got it.
A hit, a palpable hit.
Just so. Ooh, he's a little dinged up. Took one.
Over to the French, if they wish it.
Well, let's see. How much momentum you got left? 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will pass and let you spend it.
You want to spend it to what is it?
Formation change.
Formation change and move this gun up here.
Yeah, we can't move it, but we can formation change it and move it next turn.
Yeah.
So we will formation change.
Okay. Let's see, where did I put that?
Snug him up there, Red. I'll get rid of it. He snugs up to the base. And more, and gone.
Come on, I'll get these guys out of square while thinking about it.
You want these guys out? Okay.
This guy at least. This guy is gonna block the guns if we do, so we could bring this guy out. Just do right off this guy.
Excuse me. Let's go.
Any other formation change to the one Red's working on?
I changed this guy back into mass over here.
All right. You marking up your... I see you're doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm doing it as we go.
Yep.
So.
Increasing your skirmish. That's excellent. Anything else?
Jim, Jim, do you have a problem with me pulling this guy back and putting the flag
Not at
up
all.
front?
You're doing that which is Christian and decent.
What? What's the first word?
Preserving Western civilization.
That's it. Preserving Western civilization
that's
as
okay.
we know it.
Thank you.
The flag has to go in the proper place.
That's right. See, now you're looking like an animal back here. That's unacceptable.
Must follow a certain form and
we go.
functionality.
There we go. Take a lot of time putting these together.
That's it.
All right, that's all of it for them. You got 1 point left, Achilles.
I have 5 points left.
They have many points.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only used 2.
Oh, geez. Away you go, sir. Many points.
Thank you. All right. First one we will do is a rally on Gilly.
Cannot. They have skirmies.
Oh, that's right.
This
I
guy
forgot.
back here does not.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
could-
yeah. Oh,
This
this
guy. This
Yeah.
guy does not.
1, 2.
Oh, he
this guy
does.
does.
He
Yeah.
got skirmish.
Yeah, all 3
You
of them
could,
do.
if you did a formation change or even the slightest move, or if this guy were to volley, it would get rid of the skirmy.
Okay. Well, we'll volley first. I was gonna rally first and then volley, but I can do it the other way around.
It doesn't affect the effectiveness of the volley. The one advantage it has, of course, is that it gets rid of the skirmisher when you take your little plink. But anyway, yeah, it's out of range.
That will work.
So this
This guy
guy here, you can't because he can't see anybody, but this guy can.
Yeah. He will not, however, have a.
Yeah. He can just move an inch back, though, you know. Take his plink and then rally. So that's actually, yeah, that's range. This guy? Probably not. Yeah.
No, he's out.
3 points for 6s.
3 dice for 6.
3 dice for 6s, yes, sir.
Oops. There we go.
Is that because it's dual complications here? One for him and one for this?
He's in cover, and he's got and he had a skirmy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Skirmisher is skirmisher
Is
downshifts your fire effectiveness.
Right, but I didn't know why he was going to the yeah, okay, so the skirmisher makes him a 5 and he's shooting into the woods, that makes it a 6.
Yep.
Okay, I understand. Thanks.
And then if you were to, for example, move this guy even so much and this guy even so much as an inch, you do then he gets a shot at you, no doubt. But then you can, rally them if they need it. I don't even know if they need it. I didn't look. They both have taken a hit. So,
Okay. Well, that volley took away the skirmisher on the 1st Battalion, right?
right. But again, rallying is a force order. So if you want to do it on Gilly, you can get 3 for the price of 1 if that's what you want to do.
It is, but actually the 1st Battalion's the only one that really needs it. So
Okay. In that case, you may rally. And that's how many? You are in range of the enemy. We know that. Now that's another reason to do it. But anyway, because if you back up, you'll get out of range of the enemy, and it'll be easier to rally.
It'll cost him a boatload of momentum to do that, though.
Why? It'd be
Because
too-
well, I'm in the wood,
if he
and
backs,
I'll have
if
to
he backs,
penetrate.
if he backs everybody up, it's 2,
True.
and it lifts the skirmishers if he takes the shot.
However, if I do back them up, the skirmisher gets to shoot at
Correct.
the units that.
Correct.
So I would prefer not to let him shoot at me.
All right. In that case, you got to take. You're going to be rolling those dice on a 4 rather than a 3. So it is. It's actually only 1 because you've already got 2 permanent. So it's 1 die. It's 1 die for 4s.
Oops. Dang it. Keep doing that. Okay. Oh, didn't get it.
So 3 and 3. So that's another point down.
Okay.
You still got. I know you got a bunch left. So what does that leave you? What does that leave you with though?
That entire.
You had a volley which
Operation
takes
is-
you to 4, and then the rally which takes you to 3. Okay,
Okay.
3 left.
So I still have 3. However, I do believe. Let's. These guys, they're not in charge range.
No,
right?
8
Because
inches is
as soon as I
charge
get-
range.
8 inches is charge range.
Mhm.
And these guys I can't because they're in the woods.
Correct.
So yeah, let's move this cavalry unit forward just a hair.
You can move about 4 inches.
I don't think they want to go that far. Okay,
Okay. That's another point.
and I'm done.
All right, turn 11. Any other crazy skirmish things happen?
Nope.
30.
I went into line, so
30 to
into
12
mass.
now. Oh my goodness, so crazy. So we're at 5 and 4 still. 5 and 4. It's Achilles' turn to tell me. You rolling for momentum?
We
1d6.
4.
2 gives you 2 points.
You're also going for momentum.
All right.
Okay, I will roll. There we go.
Oh, there's 3. So it's 7 to 7, I should think. Yeah. Yep. And now it's time to roll for skirmishers. 30 to 12. Good luck, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
3 for Achilles, not terrible. 5.
5.
2 skirmishers to hand out.
I've had worse.
Yes, you have. I had to grab a proper Austrian skirmisher and face him the right way. You're being skirmished. Austrians play at 7.
Well, do you want to do that movement and bombard? Oh, it's a movement. That's 1. Change formation 1, 4. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of spend a lot of momentum over here at this point, just because this is where the objective is for now. Let me clear these. Okay. I'm going to activate Rise to do a lot of moving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're in range now.
Go back to where you were. Can't see.
Oh, they were shooting at them though.
Shooting those ways?
Yeah,
No.
these guys shot at them last turn.
That's who shot at him? Oh, okay. Well, I was
These
wrong.
guys shot each.
I was wrong then. I guess I'll have to be wrong again. Wait. He didn't volley.
He did. Yeah, he did.
He volleyed off of this guy
He shot at these guys.
for 6s. Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, wrong then. Very good. Carry on.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I just shot at somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I was wrong. You shouldn't have been able to see them.
Well, he shot at me.
And he shouldn't
That's
have
okay,
been
Achilles. Shooting at the enemy is okay. Regardless of whether they're
It's
the
a
ones you
noble
want to or
impulse
not.
anyway.
That's right.
That's 4. Can you give me 8 off the cavalry there? Or
You are there.
mm-hmm. That cost me 3.
Mm-hmm. Got to get up my other marker. Haven't had that in a little bit. Where'd I put it? Surely I have at least one. All right. Fortunately, I have a collection of these. Hang on a second. You might as well roll yours first, Chrono, because you got more. 7.
A 7?
Because you're outnumbering.
Oh, that's true. Ugh, only a 9.
That's disappointing.
That's me.
Nope. He's
This
got
guy
another
down
one.
here.
He's
He was
got-
a 6.
He's a 6. Yeah.
Again, aha!
You're lucky. You're a 7 though. Remember, he outnumbers 2.
Oh, he's in the terrain. He's in the trees. Though. Of
Oh, difficult terrain. Yep. Back down to 8. All right.
course, that means he's a 2. So
Nope. He's defending cover. He's in a strong position. You're attacking someone who's in cover, and you're not. Pretty sure he gets that. Checking. Fortunately,
strong.
the word strong does not appear too many times.
There's a very illustrative example section on page 79 that actually covers this.
No, it's actually is not shaking his right. If any, it's none of them actually. That's interesting. I thought he did.
Well, I mean,
It's none of the things though. I mean, he's not a hill. It's not a garrison. It's not a wall or earthwork, and he is not in square. That's it. Huh. I thought it was better. I thought it was better than that. Oh, it's
Well, I
difficult.
like your thinking.
It's difficult terrain. Is an open. Okay, so what do we? Yeah, it's okay. So it's A, which is part. Yeah, the British receive. Yeah, so you both get the -1 there, and so he has to catch it. Yeah. Oof, sorry for this. 2. Oh dear.
4.
That's kill. And that's gonna be that's gonna be an Austrian win. That's what I was kind of waiting for. Because even though they'll still have a unit in those woods, Dunzling has fallen, and they have won in terms of breaking the French morale, or the French morale. So yes, they will have one here, but they will and the Austrians will not get to Saalhaupt, and they will not take this. They still have the 1 point they get for breaking troops, and they get the 1 point for having taken Dunzling. So there it is. That is a French loss. I couldn't give it to you, Achilles. If you'd have backed up, you'd have beat him.
Really?
Yep. If you'd have backed up your full move, I don't care how many times they would have shot you with the skirmishers, he wouldn't have been able to melee you, and you would have been in that forest. He could have never caught you.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Because you would have won. But that's not something an umpire's allowed to say. What an exciting
no problem.
What an exciting scenario, though.
I mean, it still came down very close to the wire. We were in like second to last turn. So
Yeah. Well, like I say, you'd never have caught him. I mean, we know that from we know that from
Yeah.
Teugenhausen.
if he'd fallen back into the woods and just kept falling back, I would not have been able to catch up to him.
Yep. And all he's got to do is have a guy alive in there, which he certainly would have had, and you'd have been creeping through those trees.
I also might have committed this cavalry further up to slow these guys down, but
Yeah, but again, it like I say, if he backs up, he's got a guy in the trees, and his morale probably doesn't break. You know, yeah, it's true. You could probably try a chancy move with them, but I don't know how well that goes for you either. But still, what an exciting scenario, and how very well played. I enjoyed watching this one a lot.
yeah, I think Achilles did very well in general on. I play a scenario as the French in a different system. I think he did about the same thing I was trying to do. So
Sure.
Yes, just not quite as well as you did it.
Well, but I will say, you know, and this hurts.
I also ended up losing Dunzling. I also ended up losing Dunzling in the end. So.
Yep. Well,
yes,
this
I actually wrote Dunzling off, though. I figured that the win or lose was going to be on my right, not on my left. So.
Well, it hurts my heart to say it, but if you saw the flow of the games between Lasalle 2 and Chaco 2, Lasalle is so much more the elegant system.
Yeah.
You know, the Austrians had such a great opportunity to maneuver, even though they've got these big kludgy things and the two big columns moving. It felt like the real deal. You know, it was really enjoyable from that perspective. And anybody want to disagree with me? I'm certainly open to it. That the map is wide enough, it was big enough, you had room to do what you wanted to do.
Yes, and I think, again, going back to command and control system that we have going here, I think it worked really well in terms of, as someone who, as I played in both scenarios, and I think Red probably saw some of it today too, where it was like we had to make some really hard choices about like, well, what do we do with our limited momentum? Do we want to use our general to try and deal with this? And
Oh, that was just beautiful. I mean, I loved the torture that it puts you through. I mean,
yeah,
it was great. I mean, you made some very, very hard choices in terms of, yeah, like just like you said. So no,
And-
this was great.
and I think in the end, throwing all of our momentum into one flank at a time ended up paying off for us, where very much may not have, though, if things had gone the other way.
Yeah, I mean it's, and I was also a little curious. I loved the decision that Achilles made to say, look, you know what? Once he wrote off Dunzling, it's like I'm not sticking around to get the crap kicked out of me. There is no merit in that, especially since, and I don't know if this was into your calculations or not, but this is the first time that if you'd have put the baggage over here, you might have lost your baggage.
Oh, very true.
You know, if I'm the Austrians, I'm thinking that's what hussars do, is loot luggage. You know, so the fact that you put it way, way back there behind Saalhaupt was a good move. So I think now I can build Lasalle scenarios using Michael's maps in good conscience and in good comfort. I think that'll open up obviously it opens up a lot of scenarios, you know, including all the big battles. Although I don't think he's got, I think the biggest one I've seen of his is he actually has a half Wagram.
Half of, oh man,
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a lifestyle choice.
that's stretching. Geron's assault is stretching LaSalle already. So
Yeah, no, what? You know, we were. I continue to be pleased that we scandalized the game's author when we're rolling 75 Mo dice
yeah,
or skirmish dice. I mean, you know, come on, that's what we do here. We roll stupid.
I can't see Sam. What is it? Grabbing his collar and going, "My beautiful system."
Well,
I don't think he's going to worry.
No, no, it's not like that. It's just, but no, seriously, he said, wait a minute, how many dice how big is this game? Because, and it's a fair point, he designed a game that he tells you is for what, 15 to 20,000 guys on a side?
Maybe a core.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think it's a core. I don't think he intends this to be played at the core. You know, he's talking 3-4 brigades, which is a division.
Division, yeah.
Yeah, he wants you to run at most a good sized division. And here we are running around with, like we said, what at La Haye Sainte is 3 corps on a side, something like that. You know, so it's neat, it's fun, and we love LaSalle. So I want to thank everybody in the playtest pen. Appreciate you. This is going to go down as a playtest pen. Hey, Mike, good to see you, man. We actually wrapped this one up awful quick. Hey, what do you say?
Uh-oh, what's he going to tempt us with?
Don't go nowhere.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't go nowhere.
We'll just start another game.
Hey.
Not start.
Finish.
Finish.
Yeah. Yeah. We could finish the
Everybody ready?
one we did yesterday.
oh man, that's right.
It won't take long because let's face it, kids, we calculated it out. It's the next unit will cause a break.
On either side?
On either side. Yep. The next unit to die is a morale break that's where you hit 1/3. But remember, that's not the only determinative factor in a scenario like Michael Hopper's. Remember the other big point in this game was to have a unit on the Vin Canola. So we'll look. And besides, it's it's turn 10. So there's only 3 turns to go. Everybody remember where they were? What they were doing?
Yeah, Giorgio was running everything on the left.
Yeah, what's your point? So who's got the French? Achilles, is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
He was doing it last night.
All right. So Red and Chrono, you're the Prussians. Let's do it.
All right. So you basically got everything on this side or this way, except this guy. He's technically part of this brigade, but things are
Everything
dicey.
over here.
Yeah, except for the first of the first, which is technically part of Bilat, but who has been sent over to try and stop this.
Yeah, this ain't gonna take long. That's why I would dare to do it. Hang on just 1 second. I feel super sad. I can't possibly play this game without it. I had to go get my Dalinor. And if memory serves, in terms of brigades,
Should be 3-3.
that's right. That was my memory. I'm glad I'm not crazy. 3-3 in terms of brigades. Everybody's got their baggage, so it's 5-5. Now let's remember that the Prussians have a funky choice to make, and that's whether they want to do an extra volley instead of getting extra momentum. So I think I last asked Chrono, so in this case I will ask Achilles on behalf of the French. Do you want the momentum, or do you want to do a formation change?
We're gonna go with the momentum.
Roll it, please. 1d6.
Four.
2 for you. So that takes you to 7. How about you, Chrono?
Oh, this is tough.
Hmm.
So we got 2 shots here and here. We could also try and coming over this way to get some shots in this direction. But this guy, I think, is our best bet. If you want to.
Yeah, you could end this with this guy right here.
There could be ending.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go for broke.
A cheap volley. A cheap one, he says. Nobody changed nothing here. So it's now the French. Now the shoe is on the other foot. It's 30-10.
Yep, I'm in.
Oh, that's a lot of 6s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you just win?
I did.
He did.
By how again? You did this twice, Chrono. You are ridiculous.
Oh,
That's all my 6s. Watching you whiff these volleys.
nobody should be able to roll
don't say
6
that.
sixes with 10 dice.
Oh,
What
30
is he
to
playing,
10 and he
Yahtzee?
wins. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, never play Yahtzee with this guy.
Golly.
How many did you get, Chrono?
2, 4, 6.
Versus
2,
his?
4.
So you get
Mhm.
2 skirmishers.
Let's put one.
I got to find the Prussian freaking skirmishers is what I got to do. Okay, they're there. By the way, you
this has
notice
never
how nice they
Yeah,
are?
the last time we technically won was on a roll off and we tied.
That's right. So you actually get to break out your skirmishers. Where are they?
Oh, where do you want to put them? Jeez.
You could make a
Here?
little mess here for them.
Or here.
Uh,
You want to put him here?
yeah, let's put them on that guy.
One more.
Let's make his life miserable.
And let's put one on this guy. In the event I don't blow him up, he'll have trouble moving.
All right. Now, in this case, I do know I need my marker to do volleys. So where do you want to start?
Let's start with these grenadiers.
Remember, we're going right to left or left to right, though.
Left to right. Let's go left to right. So we'll start all the way over here with
Yeah.
the Saxons. Oh, no, we can't. Sorry, this is only with an 8.
Yep.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, you
So
keep
it's going to
reminding
be here.
me.
So
All right,
this
so
guy,
we'll
this
start
guy,
with
this
we'll start
guy.
with the big dogs right there. They got us.
Grenadiers for the win.
Grenadiers for the win. But they're at a minus, so that's and they don't have that rapid fire. Interestingly enough, so that is 6 for 5s.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a challenge. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Who's next?
You don't want to
Seventh.
go just resolve this first
Nope,
before you
I
go
don't.
like you were doing.
I
Okay.
don't.
Gonna go through the motions.
All right.
Erickson on 3rd of the 31st.
Yeah, I think it's gonna
And I
be.
think that's
Yeah,
for
that's both
fives.
of them there. So that's 8 for 5s. Yeah.
I may be
Fuck,
securing my
Sorry,
place.
Red. That's 4
I may,
for 5s.
I may be securing my place in the Panache Hall of Fame as the first person to lose 2 games in one night.
Ooh, that's 2. And you know what? I cheated you, Red. Give me 2 more for those guys.
That's why, of course.
That was
Nope.
for 5s. No. How about that guy? You know what? That guy too. 2 for 5s. Cheating you left and right.
So you get the rapid fire.
Yeah. Not that.
No.
All right, over here. That's all 8. 8 for 4s.
Second of the 40th.
Seconds. This is the 72nd Fusiliers. So that's 8 for 4s. They're nasty.
Nasty.
3.
Dang.
I think that's it. All right,
so.
let's tell the tale. Whoever did that shooting, 4 for 5s, right there.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
All right,
that'll
so
do it.
that is a break. We're gonna play through the turn. Play through the turn, knowing that.
You might as well, yeah.
See.
I don't think you actually check for victory until the end of the turn anyway.
Correct. Correct. It's a status phase thing.
And what happens if we both break?
Well, here's the thing. It's actually, according to the rules, the minute you get to that in straight Lasalle, the minute you get to 1/3, the game is over.
Ah.
It's the minute you hit 1/3, the game is over. But there's other factors here that I do want to evaluate, just like we did in the previous game. That was sort of a point. Because the way Michael balances the game, it's because of the way Shaco works. You're breaking brigades. And so as those brigades break, you get more points. That's not going to happen in Lasalle. You know, Sam doesn't... These guys are ground down. And it's a little bit of a different balance. But I still want to give points for breaking that way. For what he calls... I forget what he calls it. I think it's just break point. Anyway, this battalion here is 2 for 5.
Here we go.
Nope.
No.
That's about as far from that as you can get. And 3 for 5. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting bonus Napoleonics on a Wednesday night.
Got one.
Is that it? Yeah. All right. And I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Prussians, you're up.
Do you want to try to do this cavalry here first, or because you can go uphill against this guy?
He's and we're going to enforce uphill because I read that super careful after you pointed it out to me. He's uphill that way. Yeah.
Oh.
Just something for everybody watching because we're going to be playing a lot of LaSalle in the future. I know where that guy is. Actually, I make a whole copy of him. That's what I'll do. This is uphill on this ridge because you got to have the whole edge that the guy is hitting on the ridge. This is not uphill for this ridge. It is for this one, which is what Chrono was pointing out to me yesterday.
So
I have to have 2 edges if I.
No, you must be entirely on that same level, which you can't be right now.
That's not going to happen.
well, he's gonna be rolling a 0 anyway. He's only current strength 3 and he'll have -4 from poor formation.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, you're
So let's
causing
go
the
ahead.
original bad day. There's no doubt about it. One more. There you go. That's probably 2, but I won't hold it against you. There you go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a 3 to a 0 if you want to try that.
Okay, you want to try them all?
Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Whoops.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, 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 oh.
Don't be stealing other people's troops. That's not nice.
Don't steal the French.
They got problems of their own right now.
Well, you do.
No doubt.
We'll do this one as well.
Different brigade, and you would not be in command range in any case. So.
Nope, you're right. Okay.
A Swedish flapper. Is that all the movement?
That is it.
All right, which one you want to do?
Well, might as well go follow the theme, left to right.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be a... Is that uphill a negative to him or a plus to him?
I think it's usually a plus to the defender.
Which is going to do them little to no good. Defending a strong position. Yeah. Little to no good because, just for the record, that raises him to a 4, which he loses because he's in a poor formation. So 4 to 0. Good luck to the French. 7. Sorry, 0, that's 3. 3.
Yeah.
You can live.
Barely.
Just barely got him. Use the huzzah for another move later, or for...
Is that 2, 4,
It'd be
6?
6 to 3.
6 to 3. Yeah, it is. Sorry, my math is off.
We want to take that disruption off.
All right,
Right?
so it's off. I never put it on. Look at that.
Okay.
And this one is a 3 to a 0. 3 to 0.
6.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh!
Well done, Red. Well done. That's
Oh,
another kill.
nice.
The one roll that could have saved the bacon, and he gets it.
Who's the cavalry guy now, huh?
Could be cavalry big shot guy.
Yeah. Who's the cavalry guy?
And
I'm the cavalry guy.
you want your huzzah over here for that, or do you want your disruption back, or do you want the huzzah marker for another move later?
I want to go ahead and use him to take away that disruption.
It is done. Well, that
We had
was.
I was going to say we had a very we had a saying about the cavalry and the infantry, but it's way too off color for me to say on YouTube.
There's that mature rating. Well, folks, that's obviously going to be it. We now have the broken morale of the French army at a third, and it's going to be awful tough to keep this off the Vind canola. I mean, especially with the two now, they're not fresh, but they're still in great shape hussars. So to Marky Hustler's point, we didn't leave you hanging. We showed you how it ended. It ended with a pretty convincing, I'm going to say, huge hat tip to Mike Orwick if he's still hanging out there. If Mike, OJ's dad, your dice rolling and your maneuvering yesterday punished the French. Just walloped them. And
I think the best part of this was that I can blame Giorgio for the loss.
yes. Oh yes. Yeah, 100%.
Blame my superior officer.
That's right.
That's a long-lived military tradition. Are you kidding?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm passing that one up to the top.
There are now going to be dispatches moving post haste back to Napoleon explaining what happened from at least 3 different commanders.
My side was winning. We were beating the Saxons. They were chasing them all the way to Dresden.
We were definitely ahead. We were
chasing the Saxons, and all of a sudden the left wing starts talking about cavalry.
Yeah.
We didn't know. Yeah, Giorgio made a huge mistake changing out of square. I understood his frustration. I know what he was frustrated about, but my dude, what were you doing?
and if he odds were with them winning the initiative, so they could have changed back if they wanted to. But I rolled that crazy initiative roll.
Yeah, that was a killer.
Yeah,
too.
that too. But I'll tell you something else. The day you would find me playing this scenario, deploying anywhere north of that line,
Mm-hmm.
you dirty Prussians, come and get me.
And we did.
Yeah. Oh, there he
We
is.
took it to you.
I am.
Well-
My butt is in this. I am right here. I got a unit garrisoning, probably this one, obviously. I got a
Yep.
garrison in there, and I'm lined up along this. You come and get me. I wish you well.
And honestly, I think that plays a bit more to your strengths and more to the Prussian weakness. The Prussians are a linear army; they have a much harder time maneuvering.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree completely. I quite honestly, when I got into this game last night, I didn't know what our objective was.
Yeah.
So we were already committed to a forward defense at that point. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. The forward defense made zero sense to me, given the fact that the Prussians, to Crono's exact point, are so. What are they? They're less maneuverable. That's their story.
Mhm.
And yeah, they've got these horse, but they can't afford to be throwing them around if you're not wandering about in mass and line.
Or
You-
weakened by fire.
Well,
or weak. Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like, well, the assaults don't work. Well, of course they don't work when you're at half strength. You know.
I think
Very-
Giorgio kind of made an interesting point though yesterday, toward the end there when he was trying to get his horses out of square to try and get some more firepower against my horse, right?
Yeah, but that's not
course
the way you
Yeah.
do it.
No,
That is not
Yeah.
the way you do it.
he was making that. He was trying to decide between that, shoot them out or defend. And quite honestly, since he was up on the hill, he had a strong position.
Yep.
It would have made more sense to make use of it in the square.
And parenthetically, I'm on the reverse slope of this hill.
Mhm. So his artillery can't get
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Because
Mhm.
we were talking about this. The scenario is set up, and I think it's fair. I think it's accurate. The scenario is set up to deny the French combined arms. It's a very unusual situation for the French this early in the period. They don't have artillery. They don't have horse.
just on that note, I exchanged a couple emails with Michael Hopper today,
Mm-hmm.
and I pointed out that this may not be that bad of a scenario for somebody that's learned in Lasalle.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Especially,
true.
especially if they're on the Prussian side, only because they don't have to contend with defending against cavalry and artillery, right? If they're trying to learn the mechanics and stuff, they're not going to get overwhelmed, and it's a smaller scenario.
Yep.
Just
Actually,
a couple thoughts. I don't know if you guys agree
yeah.
with that thought or not, but
Oh, I do.
I think
Yeah, I think a new player, and I consider myself in that category still very much so. Could play either side in this one as a learning adventure because if he's playing the French, you only have one type of unit to worry about,
Right.
and
Right.
you can, if you're brand new,
Mhm.
you can at least learn the movement and the fire and the sequence of play and that sort of thing without having to worry about what can cavalry do, what can artillery do. And then as the Prussians, that would almost be like game 2, where okay, now I've added the horse and the artillery. Let's see how those work.
yeah,
Mhm.
I think the Prussian player will have to deal with the linear army, but that's not a very difficult rule, all things considered. It's basically like you get another complication and you get this other intervention you can use, which aren't
Yeah.
super complicated concepts to impress on people.
Their volley fire and that the Fusiliers with that serious volley fire and then the free volley fire on top of it, man, that's deadly. That is absolutely deadly.
If they can get themselves in position
If-
to use it.
Precisely, and that's another reason why coming to them doesn't make sense.
Nope. No, let them. And unfortunately, again, the French don't have. And at a certain point, I think the French will have to counterpunch,
Mhm.
just to keep them back. But coming to get the Prussians, especially in a 12-turn game,
Mhm.
doesn't make a boatload of sense to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Coming to get guys that are in long lines with muskets does not strike me as a good plan.
And for me, at least, I feel like, but we saw this in our Dunzling attack at the end of the last game, where it's like what you want to do is you want to get 2 or 3 units in column facing off against 1 unit in line, throw 4 to 6 dice at them, get some hits on it, then go in and punch them in the face with 2 units.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is, again, that rewards accurate to me, that rewards period tactics.
And
Because
that's where early on when I realized, hey, my guys have rapid fire, I get double the dice. I definitely want to try and shoot these guys up. Frankly, yesterday I think if I would have had a little bit better dice rolling on the hits to stick, we may have wrapped this up last night.
Oh, I think so.
Because
Very true.
there are a few times when I had a number of hits, but they weren't sticking right. So,
although if
it-
they broke into Saxon unit, this shaking Saxon unit they charged, like God rolled on. That also would change the game a lot.
Yes.
Because then these guys have been
Sure,
further
sure.
forward a turn early.
No, right. I would just mean though in the tactic sense, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
the French want to come at me. Let's use our extra dice there on the shooting, and that linear piece, right? Is I was in favor of using that to shoot because of those extra dice rolls that we had, and I didn't. At least from my side, I didn't have much that I needed to maneuver with.
Right. Once we got into this position right here, we didn't need to do a whole lot of maneuvering because on this flank, I was just trying to stall them out with the Saxons, and our main maneuver element was trying to use the cavalry to punch them up.
Yeah,
Right.
we made it easy for you by putting you in a position where you didn't have to maneuver. I mean, if we're coming to you, you don't have to move much.
Well, that's it too. I mean, I think, I'm not sure, I think there is a French attack option with these boys that goes this way.
I can see that definitely.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
It goes this way and then up and through these
Well-
trees.
Well, Giorgio kind of tried that though, but I repulsed it.
No. I'm not talking coming this way. I'm talking coming all the way around here.
Very wide flank.
Yeah.
Sort of-
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hide here.
Jackson at Chancellorsville here.
Yeah, exactly. It's a flank march.
And it
hide
does-
hide here.
So you're talking about what my comment was yesterday, that there's still some areas to flank around there on that one side
Yes.
of the tables.
And I
Yes.
think that would have actually stretched us out because then we have one brigade that's basically set up here right at the beginning. It's already engaged, and then we've got three. I think we have like 3 regiments out on this flank to hold this entire stretch.
Exactly. And that was my is because
Well-
like I say, if I'm the French, I got no horse, I got no guns, so I got to get around you. I can't go ultimately I can't go through you. I don't think.
Yeah, but that's only if the French are going to play offensively, because otherwise, that's still a risky move too. Because if he shifts a couple of this cavalry to his right, then as soon as all you've got is infantry, if you're going to make that flanking attack,
if I pin those horse over here, looking at whatever I send over here, I'm a happy guy. Because he's leaving this alone.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
we
see
saw
that.
what these jokers do.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
and I almost sent that reserve brigade around to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I came
No,
close
at least
because my
I don't know
thought was
I won't represent that it works. I think it's worth a shot, is what I'm saying.
right.
Sure.
I mean, I think it's worth a shot because at the game start, from turn 1 to 3, the Prussians only have 2 battalions of infantry covering
Correct.
this sector. So the French get up here quick enough, and these 2 regiments are going to be struggling to hold this ground, and these guys are going to have to shift their weight from this vicinity this way to try and help this brigade hold its ground against a potential punch coming through here and then through here
Well,
until these guys
and-
can come on.
and we got that reserve brigade on the first roll.
Yeah,
Another
yeah.
good point.
That they
we're
came on as
we're
early
close
as
of-
they could. So
was Clausewitz worth anything in this scenario? The
let me-
town
Let me have a look here. Yep.
for
One-
both
a point.
sides,
Nope.
or
Yeah, to both sides. Interestingly enough. Yep. The Vincanola and Clausewitz.
Yeah, so the French start out basically holding this, and the Prussians start out holding this, basically with another unit with their other brigade back here. So we have the map. We can just turn that on really quick.
Yep.
can't we?
Yep.
This guy liked talking about this kind of nonsense.
As
Right,
somebody's
so-
pointing out in the chat there that with greater numbers, surely you got a flank, which
This
be
isn't
fair,
the
on
fl-
one
this
side
is
of the
this is not the
Yep.
flank you want to try and push. This is way too many twoods.
no, well, and we were at the table's edge on that side, right?
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, this is how-
you're not going to move the French that easily over here. It's the question, and like I say, I'm not talking about necessarily offensive operations. I'm talking about you're coming up to try to take the Vincanola, which is what you got to do, right? But then as you advance, now I come at you from the flank and even behind.
Yeah, because if you can like get the Prussians commit coming this way, because they kind of have to if they want to take this, because their ability to maneuver on this flank is constrained by the fact that they start with their weight on this is their biggest force on this flank.
Yep.
They can't shift that over here at all. They can try, but it'll take them half the game.
Yes.
So the Prussians, you guys have to come straight through here or try and push through here.
What a fine scenario, too. Well, that's 2 for 2 from Michael Hopper, let us say. We like it, Michael.
No, they give us a lot to think about.
Oh yeah.
These are great. Well, I got a lot of them. I got books of them, in fact, from Michael. And more to build. So we'll play something tomorrow for Thursday Night Throwdown. I don't know what. I'm trying to get a hold of. I got a hold of Vance. I haven't heard from CT yet, which I hope to do. But we'll do something. I got games. And Saturday is shaping up to be... Oh. I'm glad I remembered. All right, I'll put you on the spot. Gun to your head. LaSalle or Blucher?
Huh. Wait, isn't that a little bit of apples and oranges though?
It
'Cause
is. It is. It
Okay.
is. I'm just curious.
Yeah, because I love big battles, which would have to be Blucher.
Mhm.
But as far as systems go and just playability, I love Lasalle. I absolutely love Lasalle. I'm really enjoying that.
Chrono.
Shoot me.
OJ?
I've stated it before. I want to merge the two together a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. I think Sam would have comments about that.
Yeah, that'll get him off the bench, I think.
Considering his comments in the
I
podcast.
think Achilles is right though. I think just depends on the battle, right?
Yeah.
I think in some ways.
Well, I'm just trying to think of the.
Leipzig, Blucher was perfect for.
Yeah, despite what everybody says, we ain't doing Leipzig with LaSalle, right? I mean, I'd be curious to know how big that
that'd be
table.
insane.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean that's what it comes down to. Because for like I mentioned last night, I would really love to play Dresden, but there's no way you can do Dresden and LaSalle. I
Right.
mean, if you could, I would.
Well,
that would be awesome. But
this is the running joke among the Armchair Dragoons, and it goes all the way back to an Origins a bunch of years ago. And I wish Jim Snyder, one of the great guys behind Flashpoint campaigns, he made the comment, and I wish I could remember what it was, but it was something from World War II, and it was like, well, we got this great World War II tactical skirmish game. Let's do Kursk.
we're going to fight the Battle of Kursk using advanced squad
Well,
leaders.
no, using chain of command. We're gonna play.
Oh, God.
we're gonna run Kursk with chain of command. That's our natural impulse as wargamers, and I've told the story a billion times. But I actually signed up and played for 14 hours Vagram using Shaco 2.
Oh wow.
Goodness.
It's stupid. Don't do it. It doesn't work. I love those guys. Some of them who, for all I know, Michael was there. The table was gigantic. There was 28 guys. It was beautiful. These are the best people. I love them so much. It was stupid. I've actually posted video of it. It's in my article I wrote about comparing Waterloo games. It's just, and by the way, because nobody else wanted it, I was nominated to be Napoleon.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh my God.
so the entire night, all these guys are saying, Napoleon, I need an ADC. Napoleon, I need an ADC. I'm like, are you looking at this board? This traffic jam is worse than the I-95 at rush hour. You know, it's just not fun. It's not good. We tend to get this disproportional thing going. Okay, so Red, you've been quiet. Lasalle or Blucher, which one are you?
Okay. You know my thing about Blucher. I don't like I go, you go games.
Sure.
This game is not that. This
Right.
game is I go, you react.
Yeah.
You go, I react.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this level, I'm kind of tied between this and Shaco.
Mhm.
You know, forgive me, Scotty, but I'm going to say it. I appreciate both those systems better at the tactical level. But at that larger level, it's still going to be like what I like is I'm going to have to say Grand Armée.
Grand Armée isn't at that level. Grand Armée is this level. You can't play
No.
Grand Armée at the level of Blucher.
Okay.
Oh, Grand Armée. You're talking Sam's old game. Oh, yeah.
I'm not talking. Yes, I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. I'm sorry. You're not talking
Armée.
General Armée. You're talking Sam's old game. Yeah, which it's funny. I own and I have played. I have played. Boy. Yeah, but that's I go, you go.
Well, no, but it's okay. It has what is it? If you look at the real rules,
Yeah.
you have a artillery phase,
Yeah.
which is simultaneous.
Yeah.
You have a skirmish phase, which is simultaneous,
Sure.
and then you have phases. And
Yeah, but
you
it's still
move
I go,
back and
you go.
forth with the conflict, which I've tried shoving the Blucher momentum in there, in that phase thing, or just using the Blucher momentum, and it works. It works fine because you turn around and say there are no phases. So just you get a turn, I get a turn. Whoever wins the initiative gets the first turn or second turn or whatever. However they decide to do it. Then you go ahead and do the movement according to Blucher. And,
Yeah, but okay, so you're modifying Grand Armée because Grand Armée is I go, you go.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
okay. Yeah,
but I'm talking the only part of Grand Armée that I would change is the movement phase, because the phases go through the same thing. I go, then you go. I'm talking about the artillery and the skirmishing happening up front.
Yeah,
and whatever bonus you get.
I think the skirmishing phase in Grand Armée is not missed. I thought that was an interesting mechanic, and I never liked it. The artillery piece, that is interesting, but so much of artillery now in Blucher is in the units themselves. All those units that have attached artillery, guns are pretty abstract. No, that's interesting. Okay, all right. So and I ultimately agree with Chrono. I can never freaking decide. I have officially shoved Shaco 2 down my list, which breaks my heart. But and I love you always, Artie. You know that. So it's a changing thing. Well, awesome. Well, we're gonna have a lot of games coming up. Tune in. We'll play them. Who knows? The attacking Germans with rapid fire. Yeah, well, there's a little of that. Well, no, and it's interesting. One of the things I would love to talk to Sam about at some length is how his views of German troops, especially here in the 1806 period, are at variance with most rules you'll see. Because he gives them a nicer quality than I think you'll see in a lot of other games. And I think it's right. And it is certainly the case that his rules are a reaction to the Super French syndrome. There's a whole generation of rules that you can take back into the 60s and 70s where the French, especially by the time you get to the Grenadiers and the Guard, are Supermen. And, Sam's not having it. And he wants to give credit to these German troops, which are obviously descendants of Frederick the Great and all that stuff. So, whew. Well, thank you, Playpen Group. Thank you, viewers. I appreciate you a lot. Stick around. We'll have more to do. But in the meanwhile, hope you're enjoying your little bit of off time. And in the meanwhile, please take care of yourselves and one another.